further information, visit mot.gov.jm or call 876-920.
Yeah, Portmore, right. Yeah. Thank you, my darling.
And sharing with more daily TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and more. In other words,
Yes, you're comfy. You're alright.
if you have the hotspot a friend or two,
Oh, you want to put on it?
enjoy all your favorite dance
No problem.
Activate the Prime Motor 1 before slow as
So welcome to Miss Kitty Live.
dialing star
And thank you for coming. So essentially, today, on a Coffee Thursday, we play old school music, right? But we also honor living legends, icons of dancehall, and I consider you to be one. So I wanted to get your story, you know, talk about this where you come from, how you got in the business,
Join
and all
Nationwide
of that
90
stuff.
FM
So,
with
you
your
know,
every
it's about
moment with
talk
Everest
about, you know,
Schooling
different
with the
classes,
live
different
broadcast
things
of the
that you've been
SRC
through,
Award
but also
ceremony
because
under the
as a
theme
person, you know,
Sustainable Development,
what is some of the things
Safeguarding
you like to
Jamaica's
drink?
Future.
What do you like to
Friday,
eat?
March
What do you
4
like
at
to
1 to
relax?
3 p.m.
You know,
Tune
what are
in
some of
as
the
the
things that you
SRC
love to
highlights
do?
the
You
annual
know, in terms of the
essay,
children, I know
poetry,
you're a
and
grandfather
performing
now.
arts.
What kind of grandfather
Primary,
are you? How are
secondary,
you?
and
You know,
tertiary
how are you becoming a
students. That's
grandfather?
the live
How are
broadcast
you?
of the SRC Award ceremony.
Exactly.
Friday, March 4
And what
at 1
kind
to
of,
3 p.m.
values
on
and
Nationwide
morals do you
90
pass on
FM,
to your
the
children?
revolution
Right?
in media.
Yeah. Alright, you can take your mask off too. Yeah. Yes, my darling. I'm getting mine shortly. Yes, we get one job already. So yeah, because I did catch COVID, I had to wait for my antibodies to die down. Then yes. Oh, Pfizer? Okay. Booster. For the big please, thank you. Alright, so that's your headset.
Professor Not. Monday.
Enough Monday, but a Monday. Oh Monday, me say enough Monday, but a Professor Day. What? Professor Day, him day. I got something good afternoon to you, Jamaica. Good afternoon to you, Rob. I can't really write the rhythm like the professor, but I'm a lecturer. And so it's so great to be here this afternoon. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to the voice of Carl Wellington, aka Professor Nuts, and he is my living legend right here on Miss Kitty Live on a Pepper Seed Thursday, the day where I take you down memory lane back in the good old days and rekindle those nostalgic memories. One of my favorite Professor Nuts songs of all time, and I know that the Professor Nuts fans are on Instagram, they are on Facebook Live, and they are on YouTube, and they're also listening in Radioland. Professor Nuts, good afternoon and welcome. How are you?
I am fine. I want to say good afternoon to all the listeners out there, and thank you, Miss Kitty, to have me on this platform tonight. Today.
Yeah.
This afternoon, because I'm so much of a night person, everything a night.
Everything on that, I gotta tell you. And you know, as creatives, we're always out in the night, you know?
Yes.
We sleep on the air.
Yes.
Yeah, out at night. We're like nocturnal creatures, so I gotta tell you.
Yeah, Ratback.
Ratback. I gotta tell you. Well, when you hear the voice, you know there's one voice, and the Dan voice, Professor Nuts, and I gotta tell you, one of those artists in reggae music, in dance hall, that has cemented his craft, has made a name for himself. created a niche for himself by combining comedy with social commentary and just a unique style and sound that made him so distinctive and a standout individual and somebody that has impacted the lives of so many artists, as they say that he is their inspiration. He's my guest right here on Miss Kitty Live, and of course he was my pari on Magnum Kings and Queens of Dance Hall for 11 years. So I would see him every Saturday night. He was my Saturday night date on Magnum Kings and Queens. Now, Professor, you know,
Oh, that's nice.
as I say, it's nice to see you, my friend, and it's nice to, and I'm happy that you're well and here to share with us. But we want to know your business, so we'll go down memory lane because, you know, a lot of times not enough people see you on stage and them see the finished product.
Yes.
But we want to know where nuts come from. Oh, nuts come by the name Professor Nuts, because at first you were Disco Nuts. Hey, I got, yes, Disco Nuts.
Business really gone nationwide.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
Professor
We
Nuts,
will speak.
best
Just
comedian.
like that. So talk to me now, Nuts. Where did
Yes.
you, well, first of
Yes.
all, even before Disco Nuts, where were you born? Where did you grow up?
I was well, when you're born a yard, when them say you never born in the hospital, them say it was what?
Home delivery?
Home delivery.
Yeah.
Never ever get to reach hospital. Anyway, I born at 7A Olmsted Road.
Okay.
Yes, and that was 1961. And now
That's
I
a
am
long time, man.
61 years old.
Yes.
I joke.
How is that?
Yes.
No, Missouri, rather. But anyway, I was born in Rockfort area, and grew in Rockfort, and now reside in Portmore. But you
Yes.
know, me have a little grew up in the country with a grandmother, so you know,
Yes.
so we have to have that part of our life.
Yeah.
You understand?
And which
Cemented
parish?
In Clarendon.
Okay.
You know, so you have to have that grandmother part cemented,
Yeah.
because if you never grow that grandmother, you don't know when you're brought up.
Yeah, true. True.
And I was even adopted one at a time.
Oh, wow.
From about 5-year-old till I was about 10.
Yeah.
And that was good. That's where I used to go to the school named Central Branch. And
Okay. So you moved back to Kingston?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. From country back
to town, yes.
You understand me? So I was up and down.
Okay.
And in what, I think it was 1974, my mother went abroad.
Yes.
And we were just told to pick the way up and down the place. You know, we go see. You understand me?
Yes.
You know, and growing up, you know, I had a tough life as a youth growing up, because although my father was around, you know, daddies now, them is more looking where the next dollar coming from, you know, and then we have this like a free time as pickiness.
Yes.
Me and my brother and my sister, we up and down, we go see, and that doesn't mean that we never usually go school.
Yes.
But, you know, we was kind of free like.
Yes.
You know, that's going through the 70s. Now, when it reached 1980, boom, Mama died. She died in Baltimore.
Sorry about that.
And that was a little before 1970. It was 1979, Christmas.
Yes.
She died a little before the Christmas. And by 1980, Easter, my father died.
Oh, wow. So back to back. How did that affect you? And how did you manage?
You know, that's why I'm a town madman.
Yeah, you know, me cry for not. Sure, yeah. Yes.
Yes, it really affected me bad, you know, knowing that you don't have no parents, nobody to run to, no little mommy or daddy comfort. But, you know, we stand strong.
Yes.
We had to press on.
How many brothers and sisters?
I have 4 sisters and 3 brothers.
Okay.
That is 8 of us.
Yes.
2 died. The smallest daughter died, and the biggest brother died. So the rest of us still carrying on.
Yes.
You know, and I, in the 80s now, that early 80s now, you know, not working as a young youth, you know, you can't get no work, no unemployed. I say, I'm not thief, you know.
Me not thief.
I'm not thief, you know, I could have.
Yes.
But remember, Rockfort, you know, I roll with that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I say, I'm not thief. So I start go and see, you know, and I catch me little fish and sell them people out of view and push me shrimps and sell them. I say, but something can come out of this.
Yes.
You know, push me
Yes.
the shrimp, selling them people.
So you were industrious from a very early age and decided to take the right path and not go down the wrong road.
Go down the wrong road.
Yes.
Because when you're in Rockfort, you know, you can be recruited to be. So I said, no, you know, I went as far as, you understand, the doorstep, right on the door of that life. And I said, no, I don't think this is so. And I turned right back, boom, and start dance. Something to free my mind from all of that. You know, I try to ignore that. Bam! The dancing work, the tone disco nut now.
Yeah, disco nut. So who gave you that name? Because how did Carl Wellington become any kind of nut at all? Yeah, nuts.
I was so bad in the dancing. Them say that I'm nuts in it. That's the guys in the corner. I did something you wonder if man can broke up them weird and so everybody say, boy, I'm a bad them weird. So yeah, nuts in it. So they call me disco nut crew. Anyway, then from that now I start listening like a few little cassette. Them time they know the little guitar press and they do cassette, man, me get one of them because something I start listening to some Nicodemus tape because I like all that DJ sound.
Yes.
Eventually I say, no, let me try write a lyrics. And I wrote something compatible to what he said, you know, parallel to it. And I said, but it can work. Him say, my wife and my sweetheart, my friend. I say, my wife and my sweetheart, agree, make me hear it sound. So I patternized that, the whole of it, and say, oh, the paragraphs.
Yes.
How the structure, how the ending, the rhymes. Oh, you know?
Yes. Connect.
I know they connect, and I say, oh, that's how lyrics go. It's like a story.
Yes. Storytelling.
In a rhyme form.
Yes.
I say, okay, and I continue, and I start writing.
Yes.
But I was a bit nervous. You know, it's a new vocabulary.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I don't think I could do this. Kitty? Me always a show off for my friend them at the bar and so them buy me drug and get drunk, go home, whatever. And then there was an opening in 1985, no, 84, 85, at the corner of, what do you call it? Lucas Road, between Lucas and Oliver Road,
Yes.
Me stand up and watch the show. Barry G was there. Oh, about 15 to 18 artists he called up.
Yes.
Kitty, let me try to do this in a short span because, you know, while you're watching.
Yeah. No, we're going to go to news, but we're going to come right back. Yeah. I know my listeners are just engrossed in the story because you've told us so many stories about different situations, but we're so interested in your own story. Well, guess what? Hold your story right there. We're talking to Professor Nuts this afternoon, my very special guest right here on a Pepper Seed Thursday. He is my living legend and icon in reggae and dancehall music. And you know him for his wit. You know him for his comedy. You know him for his storytelling. And of course, him being so entertaining. You know, respect right there.
Professor Nuts. I'm my favorite artist one time.
And if you are a Professor Nuts fan, you need to call him and big him up and let him know. I believe in giving people their flowers while they're alive, while they're well, so that they can hear, so that they can know how valuable and how valued they are, and how impactful their contribution has been on the music and our lives. I know many of us, when we go through a little downtime, or you might not in a one good mood, and when you hear one Professor Nuts, you can't help but laugh, you can't help but feel good, and he definitely has lifted our spirits over the years. He's in my studio right here, right now. This is none other than Miss Kitty Live on Nationwide 90 FM.
She's so vibrant. That's why she get the listeners to know. Yeah, man, they're ready for yes, man.
No Monday, but up Monday, I'm busy on no Monday, but up Monday, no Monday, but hey, everybody jump up.
You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is 4 o'clock.
Everybody jump up. Everybody jump.
The Global Minute. The latest headlines from around the world.
Jump up. Everybody jump up.
Good afternoon, I'm Kartel with the Global Minute. Russian space agency Roscosmos will no longer deliver Russian-made rocket engines to the United States, ending decades-long relationship between US and Russian rocket makers. And the White House announced new sanctions on Russia Thursday in US President Joe Biden's latest attempts to squeeze Russian President Vladimir Putin as the invasion of Ukraine advances. The new list of individuals described as Putin's cronies and their family members will be cut off from the US financial system. And Russia's relentless bombardment of residential areas across Ukraine has so far forced more than 1 million refugees to flee the country in just 7 days. That's the Global Minute. I'm Michael Nunes. Stay tuned for major news at 5.
100% for me. You were bringing up about 25 and after and she said it in our here,
Get your business going with a DBJ Serve Loan. Utilize a DBJ recovery line of credit to grow your business or a Go Digital loan to digitize your operations. Borrow up to 800,000 Jamaican dollars with a Go Digital loan or get a line of credit for up to $10 million. Contact us today, 888-438-5627, WhatsApp 876-295-1298, and follow at JN Bank on social media. Conditions apply. JN Bank, small business loans.
Commercial long though.
Bashko time. All the things that you need. Bashko. Prices so low, you will never need a loan at Bashko.
Come and skip the content on the commercial. Clear, Professor.
Inside linens and glass, outside Bashko. Whether they not also in the east and the west, Bashko, them all over, they must be the best at Bashko. At Bashko.
Stakeholders, your attention please. The new address for the Jamaica Customs Agency's corporate office in Western Jamaica is G West Montego Bay, Unit Number 8, G West Corporation Limited, Lot 6, Crane Boulevard, Fairview, Montego Bay, St. James. For customs-related queries, contact the Jamaica Customs team at this location using 876-922-5140 to 8 and the following: the Valuation Verification Unit, extension 2630, the Entry Processing Unit, extensions 2611, 2610, and 2613, the Collections and Accounts Unit, extensions 2603, 2604, the Post Clearance Audit Unit, extensions 2620, 2621, and 2622. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
I need a crazy attack. You see me is a real G, real go-getter. My life moves non-stop. So me have to stay link and floor yard and road. My connect and one plan link me up at home with Wi-Fi and on my mobile with data and calls to any network. At my yard, non-stop streaming my vibes. I studying for my picking them and out the road and non-stop vibes. See them way. Flow connect me non-stop for as little as $3,999 a month plus GCT. I forget it. Visit discoverflow.co. Conditions apply.
Reliable, full stop, non-comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. One select tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. With 2 to 3 years. Built it. Available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply. We service what we sell.
Lights, camera, satisfaction. This year, Little Caesars brings you the Batman Pizza in celebration of the Batman movie. 8 slices of large pepperoni pizza, buttery flavor powered up with Parmesan, a calzone crust, satisfaction packed with cheese, plus crazy sauce to beat back your cravings. See the Batman in theaters March 2022. Enjoy the pizza. Limited time only at Little
One more or
Caesars.
minute?
Pizza.
Okay, good.
The SRC continues to promote a culture of innovation and exploration that meaningfully engages youth through strategic programs like the Essay Oratory Performing Arts and Poster Competition. Join Nationwide 90 FM through Every Woman with Empress Coding for the live broadcast of the SRC Award Ceremony under the theme Sustainable Development, Safeguarding Jamaica's Future. Friday, March 4 at 1 to 3 p.m. Tune in as the SRC highlights the annual Essay, Oratory and Performing Arts, focusing on primary, secondary, and tertiary students. That's the live broadcast of the SRC Award Ceremony, Friday, March 4 at 1 to 3 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM, the revolution in media.
Turn off over there.
It's your fluffy diva, Miss Kitty. The hottest in the girl. Miss Kitty on your perfect afternoon show.
My God, God have mercy. Why I can't pick no more? Listen, let's go. Inna the bus, inna the bus, inna the bus,
Now the boss them a fight and a fool. Doesn't take up. Then fuck.
Oh, Mr. D, your arms smell bad. Hey, you boy, they inna the blue. Take your foot up on the can before me get mad.
Keep the song them
You're a girl ball, only 10 me up. You're a man over the front, you know they just get robbed. The doctor, the mini bus stop. The doctor was the man and the man come to stop. Bring him out and the bus stop him and him next back. Everybody find bus.
Inna the bus, inna the bus, them a kick up round bus, inna the bus, inna the bus, them a fight and a cuss. Me here, one stop driver, let me up. Hold on, Mr. D, your arms smell bad. Hey, little boy, the inna the blue top, take your foot off of me toe before we get mad. I gotta tell you, hello, Professor Nuts right here on Miss Kitty Live. Professor Nuts in the building. Oh my God. No, when you are an exciting artist, and I gotta tell you, it's my pleasure to have you in my studio today. Pepper Seed Thursday, living legend and icon, Professor Nuts in my studio right here on Nationwide 90 FM. Professor, this one in the bus was also very iconic, and even though we don't reach to it yet, you before the break, before the news, you took us to when you were performing in Rockfort at the opening of a supermarket, and Barry G was there at the opening, and you performed at that particular stage show at that time. What was that like?
Them time of them have a sound in Wadat.
Wadat, yes. Barry G sound Wadat, yes.
Yeah, man. I tell you, man, that time, the ones that spar with me, the ones that spar with me, make sure you Barry G, right?
No,
yes.
Yes. While I was there in the crowd looking up, seeing Barry G getting all these artists up and running them off stage, I said, something wrong. They know none of them can win this competition. I never know I was the baddest thing,
Yes.
Them say self-praise is no recommendation, but me never know me did so bad.
Yes.
All right, them Barry G say, okay, finish. It's over. I heard that the wise men come from the east, and I've never came to the east and hear a wise DJ. You know him talk already.
Yes, yes.
And I think I was there thinking. All of a sudden, I feel two drape, one color, and I fling up on the flatbed. The Rockfort man, I'm not fling me up on it. Jesus, please.
Yeah, man.
Kitty, I've never entertained a crowd before.
Yes, that was your first time.
Bossy, when I see the crowd, it black from way down a Martin gas station, go all the way to Mount View, them have to black off the road where people full up the place.
Yes.
I said, I got to go. Barry G said, what are you here for? I said, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm up there for. He said, you don't know. Mash up the place. Disco Nuts. He said, what's your name? I said, Disco Nuts. He said, you want to say something? You want to do something? I said, okay. Let me try. I'm dead still nervous enough. Taxi. Not even introduction.
Yes.
Me just fly out a lyric to say, boom, don't know, where that they call me, no, me say me mother had the bowl, me granny had the beer, some vanilla, no, me got sugar for sweet, no, with a little bit of flour and a bag of raisin, then put it in, and put the pan and fling it in the oven, then take it out, when they bake, put it down for harden, when they cool, them get a knife, and then cut it even, when me taste it, look on me, happy, Allah,
No. Yes.
When me hear bam 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 boom, them the kind of the concert thing they do.
Oh wow.
Me hear bam bam, me dive on the ground.
Yeah.
On the flatbed. Lay down flat, I wonder what's going on.
Yes.
Me say, hey, right away, me say, wait, I did that. No. Urkel, did I do
that?
When we get to back, Virgie said, no. Were you here? Do you have more where that came from? I said, yes. Kitty? I said, quick, just brief. I said, well, this is a lyrics for me to take when the contest out by when Yellow Man on me after this.
Yes.
That night I look at Yellow Man and said, we must catch you.
Yes. So after that experience, Nuts, and you shelled the place at that time, was that where you, would you say that was the day you decided that, listen, I want to be an artist and no longer a dancer?
Why? Because that moment, my adrenaline.
Yes. So talk to me now. After that day now, and the adrenaline rush, you realize that you had what it takes, and you have what it takes now to shell a place, to shell an audience. How did you and why did you? Because at that time, reggae was, more about, rebel music, social commentary. But you added a unique ingredient of the comedy. Where did that come from?
Right. In that time, I'm usually more listen to like Rankin Trevor, Nicodemus, Ringo, them type of DJ there, Louis Lepke, Welton, it was like a stereophonic time.
Yes.
But I was topping it up a bit. Lyrically, we're trying to change the whole flavor of this wow chicka bow, making around that business.
Yes.
I said, no, there must be a way to break that ice.
Yeah.
And I started going more faster.
Yeah.
I was the one who kind of pushed this lyrics thing up more.
Yes, up the tempo. Yeah.
For instance, Shanty Junction, remember now one place right at the corner movie when them build the ice cream place? Me said, me in a minivan and come, them never hear them type of style and lyrics. Me in a one minivan and come down about no view. Sight a nice place and if it right through, well, decide on the top that give me the clue. Make me more water drop like a when rain a Jew. Go in a deep parlor, read the menu. Yeah, go no other one, call me a fee by two. Get the girl around it, me a fee say, that we do. It was a girl in a deep parlor, dress up in a full blue. A cone is something you like not to chew. Girl, will make you give me so much support your bar screw. Run over. You see the difference?
Yes.
I'm DJing straight. All of a sudden, me just drop the vibe.
Yes, because you had that as well, Nuts, where you would do different inflections. So your voice would dip or come up, or you do a soprano, or you do that kind of bass voice. And so you had, in one song, you gave us like 3 voices.
Yes.
And so that was something that you conceptualized on your own.
That's why I love how you talk. So when they use a big word, I call me no, but I me just say me versatile. Versatile, I have to be versatile.
Oh my God! Versatile. So what would you say is the song, that gave you your big break and made Professor Nuts a household name?
That's the song you just played a while.
Yeah, Inna the Boss.
Inna the Boss.
Yeah.
Dongle Man from Greenwich Farm, respect to him, Makatam and call him otherwise. He was the one who produced that song, and when I put out that song, I didn't know it was going to reach anywhere. All of a sudden, it got #1. Boom, everybody loving the jukebox. Inna the bus, and so from the road, I feel good now, thinking like a dog, everybody.
I mean, they're a must.
Girls I look for me and say, you're nice, you start catch Kartel sneeze.
Free Vybz Kartel.
I cannot. And by the way, he mentioned you, Professor Nuts, as being one of his inspirations.
Yes, Kartel,
in terms of lyrics and delivery.
For that.
Yo.
He said,
I was
the
here
one
through
who
that,
really
sir.
inspired him, you know, to DJ that way.
Yes, and give that kind of versatility.
Yeah, versatility.
Yeah.
That sound good.
I gotta tell you. So after the Inner the Bus, we want to know, who are some of the producers with whom you worked, and when that kind of door opened for you, how did it change your life? I'm going to take the time signal.
No problem.
We're talking with Professor Nuts right here, my living legend on Miss Kitty Live on a Pepper Seed Thursday, taking you down memory lane back in the good old days and rekindling those nostalgic memories.
Ensure that your construction materials are safe by accessing quality services from the Bureau of Standards Jamaica. Call 876-926-314-025. The time by the Bureau of Standards Jamaica is
4:16. Run the song, make it bigger. Who produced this?
Pepper Seed Thursdays.
You know the boss, you know the boss, I'm a fighter now. You know the boss, you know the boss, you know the boss, I'm a fighter now.
Be a one-stop driver, left me back. Oh, Mr. D, your arms smell bad. Hey, little boy, they in the blue dot. Take the put off of me can before me get mad. Now the doctor, they come down with the money back. I shout fierce please till him go so tired. You're a gal ball, only 10 set me up. You're a man up at the front, you know me just get wrapped. The doctor say, what? The minute bus stop. The doctor with the man and the man come to stop. Sing him out at the bus stop, him and him next back. Everybody find bus fear, pick off of that way. Inna the bus, inna the bus, inna the bus, them a come bus, yes. Inna the bus, inna the bus, them a fight and a fuss. They take a minivan round 9 o'clock. They check on a me girlfriend when he back in that. When we go inna the bus, they say Lord, they feel hot. Because bad body when they meet the bus back. Even a girl stand out, Lord of a that. You know she see a thing from a man cut back. She will go take it off. The man say put it back. Who no want everything, who no see that man got. Inna the bus.
The girl take out the chick off of the man back and him say put him back. We don't want everything where black man got. I gotta tell you, the versatility of the one and only Professor Nuts right here on Miss Kitty Live. Carl Wellington, my very special guest right here. And we're talking about his music, we're talking about his life. So Professor, after that song, Boss, right? And cemented your name now and get that big break. How did that change your life? And what doors of opportunity opened for you as a result?
Well, the stage show door open right there.
Yeah.
Them start listening and say, boy, we have to get this guy on stage show. So Len was the one who, put me on some show like, before him keep singing, he usually keep some show in Brownstone and them places. Me and Tiger and everything there. And, it started from there till I end up doing Reggae Carnival, Cinema 2. And it continues from there where I start getting shows.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. And at that time, even though I'm not much of a recording artist,
yes,
I'm more a performer.
Yes. And as you talk about performance, Professor Nuts, when you're on stage, again, that engagement with the audience, that kind of stagecraft, how did you hone that? How did you build that? Because as easy as it seems, and everybody can do that. Stop me there, And nowadays, I find that you have more recording artists and not performing artists.
Yes.
Because when them go on a stage, them last up there,
That's true.
Them don't know how to come on the stage. And that is something that you have mastered.
Yeah.
How you did that, how you integrated that in your performance.
So first to think about that suppressing nervousness.
Yeah.
Yeah, to engage a crowd, you don't throw yourself at them. You bring them to you.
Aye, boy, take notes.
Yeah, you bring them to you.
Yeah.
So what you do, you exhale and you just be yourself.
Yes.
Go in that frame of mind where you say, I'm going to call these people. So you talk to them. You make sure of some opening words to give them, words of encouragement, that them can be attentive, you understand me, to keep them in total submission.
Yes.
You just have them there.
Yeah.
And when them listen to you, especially even when they say, all right, forget the lyrics, and you start to explain certain things through the lyrics.
Yeah.
Them attentively looking at you and you just grip them like that because they expect there a climax at the end of what you're gonna say.
Yes.
And when you release that end part of the lyrics and the climax, bust the crowd, it's like there you get them.
Yes.
Right away you can have them in your hand eating.
Just like that.
Just like that. But you know, the approach, you see the approach, when you come up on stage, the approach have a lot to do with it.
Yes.
Because if you're too off key, you know, go, and I jump up and, yeah, wave your rag on this. No. It's not gonna work, you know. Ackle people.
You know, ackle up everybody.
Ackle them.
Yeah.
You know, draw them to you.
Yes.
Talk to them.
What would you say has been, when you think about it, when you look back at your catalog, look at your level and different performances, which was the best one or most memorable one for you?
A lot, you know. Remember when we make Elephant Man and Kartel hug up backstage up.
Yeah, that. Killer, Ellie, Kartel and Ellie.
That was one of the memorable one. And but my memorable one was the night when Bagger Brown.
Yeah, of blessed memory.
Oh my God, that's my friend.
Yes.
Was he was the MC for the Demby. Remember that show?
Yes.
Demby. 24th of December, time code, everybody had tremble up to Gregory Isaac. And I can say it again, Gregory Isaac, the people them turn up on. The way them called. People in an old jacket, I know the old barrel, they go get you out and they hug up their woman and a tremble down at me pen. Everybody go up there, it's like no sound out of the people them. And Miss Kitty, I was a bit nervous that night because I said, wonder what's reception. When I went back about said, ladies and gentlemen, Professor, not even up for drop up in the ear, do you the people and call?
Yes.
Anyway, I was walk up there. This is what I'm talking about performance. We just walk up there and look at them serious and say, look here. When I start tonight, I don't want to hear, see me on the door, accept me by making any noise coming up here. I don't want to make no noise when me start talk. Okay? Me say, and you wanna make no noise for them lyrics, sir. I'm gonna keep them in total suspension until another show. Never. We will never hear the rest of these lyrics.
Yes.
And you know the lyrics are careful what you want them.
Yes.
Jesus. It's the first night I did that was at Demby.
Yes.
And you see when we reach a part where old man say, This is the people, half of them get fat because I tell them they're not laughing about the side when me now see big so.
Yes.
And them serious look at them want to hear the rest of me.
Yes.
Let's go loco.
Yeah. Professor Nuts.
Say people have to roll up, people run go and have to pay coming back, you know.
Yes.
Man cause some of them have to pay 2 times because it's stampede stuff.
Yes. Lock the show.
That was one of the big, that wasn't a foul, it was an impact.
Oh, wow.
You know that impact when a bomb drop on your ear.
Yes.
Then they create that impact. That's, I mean, just stand up and look on them. Back at Brown, about half an hour to 45 minutes, mafia, link up the one there. Peter, Patricia, says she run left and you run right.
Professor Nuts, we have some clips, some performances here on my show. Damien, let's hear them. And then you tell me if you remember any of these. Professor Nuts, my very special guest right here on Miss Kitty Live.
All of the girls them, we are perfect. Them friend man.
Hey.
You see the friend, this is what you say to the girl. The girl we are taking for your man, look for her and say, how will you say? Cry. No boast, no sweat, no sweat, no boast. Cause I can't get you nervous.
No boast, no sweat, no boast, no sweat. I know that song there now. That song there, the big too, you know, enough elders and elder person, they love it. But I never a song for the little.
No boast, no sweat, no sweat, no boast. Cause I can't get you nervous.
You know that song there.
Your man on a plan become lost. I never know that you get so serious. How you see? No boast, no sweat, no sweat, no boast. No girl can't get you nervous. Yeah, them want that the man on a plan become lost. I never know that you get so serious. Girl, you no brave and no pure as a monkey. You no brave as Sri Lanka babu.
Sri Lanka. What is a Sri Lanka baboon?
Alright, from another country.
No, you know me cry for you know favor the monkey, you know favor the Sri Lanka baboon. Oh my goodness. No sweat, no sweat, no sweat, no boss. No girl can't get me nervous. No sweat, no sweat, no boss. No girl can't get me nervous. I gotta tell you, no nervousness. Which other one do we have, Damien?
Early, pick it up after you speak and go on, I see. When they look after you, guess what I see? They see a pretty girl, love a man upon me. You may not in my mind, they have to get she. If she a dog, they bound to catch flea. They go start the hand, I go start the knee, and go over to her, and 1, 2, 3, I say, my God, what a man wicked in. She said, oh, say your husband a garden spree. And left you have to walk and kill yourself. He must say you are 100% pedigree. Then you need a roll your leg. They brush off the hand, they brush off the knee, and go over to her and count 1, 2, 3 and say, my God, what a man wicked in. She said, oh, say your husband a garden spree. And left you have to walk and kill yourself. He must say you are 100% pedigree. If you need a roll your life, if you dust it down and put your palm and dress like a figure till the big Sunday.
Dust it down, put your palm dresser.
They brush off my hand, they brush off my knee, and go over to her and count 1, 2, 3 and say, my God, what a man wicked in. She said, oh, say your husband the garden spree. And left you have to walk and kill yourself. He must say you are 100% pedigree. Then you need a roll your life if you dust it down and put your palm and dresser like a figure. Till the big Sunday you should all down and see a nugget in the French cut and the almond tree. Mrs. She blush and me here. She said me, he say yes baby love, when lost you feel free. Let her help you carry the bag. Now hope you agree to make we discuss matters over 2 cup of tea. In her house, we sit down in the sea. Little after that, she start drink the tea. She get up at the door with Dickie. The hand start shake. Don't mention me name. Here I know, oh, you're so nervous, man. He said, no, I know that. What about your husband? She said, oh, Big John, him down a came, man. And I think him a go left from this to go to England. And she said, so me heart go down, bang. Rasta no way, ease the tension. Little after that, she start rub down my hand. You just fling on my pants, don't even know where it land.
See the pressure details, conditions apply. I gotta tell ya, the one and only Professor Nuts, and that's what I'm talking about. You see, old man used to look woman back then. You see, old man used to look woman back then, Shantae. No out of orderness, no rudeness, just bare relics. Not lyrics, relics. You understand? Professor Nuts in my studio this afternoon. And by the way, that was back in 1991 Border Clash. And the clip before that was when you performed at All School Jam in Montego Bay. Well, let me get to the Magnum Kings and Queens performance. I have something. Let me see if you like this or you remember this.
Really?
I like how you come out here with your presentation or your dress and everything, that's a dancehall dressing, but you have to come with the weaky type of lyrics. I mean, no, you're supposed to have some strand of it and money we want, and it kind of sound a bit repetitive to me. Just, you know, over and over. But when I hear punch, at this stage of the competition, you have to go harder. I'm looking to see better from you next time. Please.
Police, respect, police. That's right. Well, so the doors open for you. Performances galore. You're on stage and you always maintain that level of intelligence and dignity in your performance. And I want to congratulate you on that because you've never descended. Whenever you're not in a mix-up. How did you stay away from the professional and just maintain your professionalism and your dignity and, you know?
Kizzy, you asked a very serious question. Staying away from all the animosities. Yeah. I try my best. Don't get in no confrontation with nobody. I try my best. Yeah. Do not debate certain people because some of them is very illiterate. Mm-hmm. And when you debate them, it becomes physical.
Yeah.
I try my best to just be in a little corner by myself. I try my best to respect everybody. Yeah. Go around with a smile. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah.
That's what keeping me.
Yeah.
Respecting up to the dog.
Yeah.
Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
Don't try to diss nobody or You understand me?
Yeah.
I go on like you're above anybody because they put you on a pedestal.
Yeah.
No.
Who would you say has been the most influential or impactful person, artist-wise, producer-wise, in your career?
Initial stage, it would be Nicodemus.
Yes.
I'm good to think about it is Wellington. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Nicodemus is Wellington. I heard that he's my cousin.
Oh, wow.
In my ranking, Trevor is Wellington.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine that?
See that?
So there's some musical trend down the line, but it look like me gone the far gone. Influential, there's a lot. Even Yellow Man.
Yeah.
Even Yellow Man. And you see that Bounty Killer.
Mm-hmm.
Remember me say the aggressiveness. No, may I tell you, Sasko, you know them, there's something that about them that just keep them alive.
Yes.
Say yes, continue being an artist.
Yes.
No, it's not that they are influence, that they are a big influence, Them just create an impact on me. That me say no, a DJ them, I respect them people.
Nice. We're talking to Professor Nuts this afternoon right here on a Pepper Seed Thursday, taking you down memory lane, back in the good old days and listening to some turn-up tune. You know what I mean?
Professor
Nuts. Girls, they're not all mine. Right here on Nation 90 FM Team Revolution. We're going until 5 o'clock. Don't go anywhere because we'll get down in a Professor Nuts business into the nitty-gritty when we get back from the break. Miss Kitty Live on the one and only Nationwide 90 FM. In the business. Yes,
good food I keep
The time is
4:32.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
29 degrees Celsius in Kingston City and 28 degrees Celsius out west in Montego Bay.
Enhance your performance with a re-energized Gatorade Scratch the Greatest 2.4.
Kitty angular
Purchase 3
business.
bottles of 20 ounce Gatorade at any progressive store. Collect your scratch card for just
Sometimes cuss her now. They are one and cuss her. Most of the vaccine thing, glad the vaccine thing don't stop bugger and
Get your business going with a DBJ Serve Loan. Utilize the DBJ Recovery Line of Credit to grow your business or a Go Digital Loan to digitize your operations. Borrow up to $800 with a Go Digital Loan. Get a line of credit for up to $10 million. Contact us today, 888-338-5627, WhatsApp 876-295-1298, and follow at JN Bank on social media. Conditions apply. JN Bank, small business loans. We'll help you find a way. Korean solid surface, so versatile and beautiful. It's non-porous, no sealing necessary, renewable and repairable, so easy to clean and maintain, and can be thermoformed into any shape. Choose Korean.
I really my body and people. You know them in a
Beauty and
background.
the best for your countertop. Visit Home International Limited, located at telephone 755-1970 or 924-0437.
Oh, one second. Come back to music competition.
You are 16 to 30 hours aspiring artist. Upload a video of you performing original song to Instagram to win $100,000 cash and to have your song and music video produced by Simi Records and RD Studios courtesy of Popeye. Second place $75,000, third place $50,000. Tell your friends to follow Popeye's JM on Instagram and vote for your tune. Details to the press and the Popeye's IG page. Popeye's good food again. I need a crazy attack. You see me is a real G, real go-getter. My life non-stop. So me have to stay linked and flow yard and road. To my connect and one can link me up and with Wi-Fi and a mobile with data and calls to any network. And my yard non-stop streaming my vibes are studying from a pit of them and out the road. And Non-stop vibe, same way. Flow Connect me non-stop for as little as $3,999 a month. This is it. I forget it. Visit discoveryflow.com. Conditions apply.
Happy for the great sound, better flavor, great sardine, finish it and the making up. Follow the 150 pack, that's how the winner shop on supermarkets. Everybody sell it, all of them nice. But me push it next sardines, all of the better flavor.
Nationwide 90 FM, the station for the very latest news and current affairs, will broadcast live the National Budget Debate presentations from March 8 to 22 at 2 p.m. The presentations begin March 8 with the Minister of Finance and Public Service, Dr. Nigel Clark, puts forward the government's plans to finance the budget for 2022 to 2023. The opposition spokesman on finance, planning and the public service, Julian Robinson, will make his presentation on March 10. While the leader of the opposition, Mark Golding's contribution is on March 15, and the Prime Minister, the Most Honourable Andrew Holness, will make his presentation on March 17. The Finance Minister closes the debate with his presentation on March 22. That's the 2022-23 budget debate live on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media. As a result of our live coverage of the 2022-2023 budget debate presentations, Miss Kitty Live will be aired on March 8, 10, 15, 17, and 22, and Every Woman with Empress Golding will be aired from 1 to 2 p.m. on these days.
March 8, 10, 15, 17, and 22.
Miss Kitty is on the People's Station, Nationwide 90 FM. Team Revolution.
A man should have a friend himself.
Redeem. Me kill him. Professor defend
Don't depend on nobody. Show the world that you're independent, somebody. Oh, it's not a good intention. See them on the beach by your grandmother pension. If mama no book you, go see your mother pension. You get the money, there's a piece of attention. Come to the love that you run from under the best man. Everybody who just sit under the best man.
This kitty here look good, you know. Well done. Field session just do that before she come on the station. For that year they do well done.
Miss Kitty Live, Nationwide 90 FM, Showtime, one of the baddest rhythm ever made. You know what I'm saying? It's Miss Kitty with DJ Calico on a Pepper Seed Thursday. Professor Nuts, the living legend, the icon, dancehall music artist in my studio right now. And I gotta tell you, just listening to the songs, listening to his message, listening to his story is so important, so motivating. And I gotta tell you, when your art clean, and when your lyrics clean, and when you just have a professionalism, and you approach your craft with seriousness, dedication, and commitment, let me tell you, your longevity will always be there. Your legacy will always be there. And no matter what kind of storm I keep out a door, you'll always be relevant. He's right here in my studio this afternoon on a Pepper Seed Thursday, and I'm so grateful. So, Knox, Showtime Redeem. You remember when you record a song there?
Somewhere up in 96, 97.
96, 97. So you think you can do it live right now? You remember the lyrics then? By the way, Knox, how do you remember so many lyrics? How you do that? How you do it?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. Okay.
DJ
All right. Calico, here we go. I don't know. All right, here we're going to know. Calico, more you turn up the rhythm, right? I'm going to see how much song Nuts can DJ, Panda rhythm here, right song, live on Miss Kitty Live. Inside a thing called Pepper Seed Thursday, I present to you none other than the iconic living legend, Professor Nuts.
A man forgot something himself. And don't go on like no back up on yourself. Miss Kitty, everybody want money to start a business. Only that a father God and make every man live we want money and we want it right now. Me know me I go get it but don't ask me how. Money don't got foot but can run. Easy fi go away and so hard fi come. Money say me just did have some and as the queen so boop so it done yo. When a man not have no money, it's a bag of problem. Come to you to borrow your money and you decide for lend. Now when you lend out your money, you not spot that again. When you do buck him up, him I go tell you from when but Daniel the day in no lions den. Jesus born in a Bethlehem. Dan rape even children. Sorry, G-Vice sound good for FM. Hallelujah, make up, she broke up. Amen, amen, take him secret and I tell pastor them lampire kill dog round a cat burn pen. I know him no mention the money where you lend me one. How I do him?
One tune, rugo. Next tune, rugo spec.
Don't make me get
Rugo spec. Get mad. Get mad. Not to get mad, my bet to get mad. Professor not to get mad. Miss Kitty like get mad.
You sure?
Get mad.
Kitty, them say, don't put your thing in that thing there. Try to find out where they in there. Don't you commit them this in there. Don't miss Kitty, you won't where we tell them. Don't use your that in there. Make hell go pop loose with the chin dead. Do not eat them, the things the chicken dead. Don't, Professor, not. I don't know, me say don't. I want to my brethren say what? You want to feel me daddy boy, you can't tell me that. I better you did say me the long chicken back, but you can't tell me say nothing on the cook. Me say yo, that's not right. Me say you a idiot and girl apart on him top and say who do not see that. Tell him back up all that with all a bone, a carrot and so whopping empathy. You da eat all the frog. Don't put the thing in that thing there. Try to find out where they in there. Don't you commit them this in there, don't. Professor, not you won't. Don't is not a noun, it's not a verb or an adjective, it's not a conjunction. Don't is not a phrase, a singular, not a plural. It is a contraction. Contraction mean you shorten two words, turn that in a diminution. Diminution, talk you nice, yeah, man, because don't say no understand. Just do not do what you not to do, because if you...
Not even Miss Kitty Bad so it works. When the artists them in them artistic form, you know, all our intelligent can't test the artist.
Live on Miss Kitty live.
Blessed, not no more, not no less.
Oh my God. Thank you, my baby. Thank you so very much. And so are you blessed and highly favored right here on Nationwide. So not outside of music. Tell me about your life, you know, children-wise. You're a grandfather now. How is that with you?
Well, being a grandfather is a blessing. You know, if you see that little new Kimisha, my daughter named Kim, you know.
Yes.
You know,
Hi, Kim.
One little extension of my Kim.
Yes.
And you know what? You know, me I go on like me young and all them things. I be telling you, me catch Kartel drop.
Yeah.
I see the girls.
Vybz Kartel.
Me like Barry White and them ears and the fence and them things. All me here next door. Grandpa! You know, mash up my life. Yeah, come and go on like me young self.
Yes.
But anyway, it's nice to have a grandchild and, you know, keeping up with all them little presents and everything. It's sure it's so inspiring.
Yeah.
But
and when
the life.
Yes, the life.
The life now, what you're asking me about now, throughout this whole pandemic thing now, me have to dip on a down low, you know, everything crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what it look then now, everything crashed. Yeah, for entertainment, so we have to be picking around the edge of the bulla.
Yes.
You understand
Yes.
me? And be circumspect with it too.
That's right.
You understand me?
Yes.
Remember the traveling thing? You know,
Yes.
you can travel, but it's not nice to travel.
Yes.
Like because you're hustling at
Yes.
the airport.
Yeah.
The whole heap of juke, there's something up in your nose and it's not nice again. So I try to keep a low proof.
Yes.
Where life is concerned now. That's
Yeah.
why me even though everyone ever go on Facebook, a junior deal with my Facebook something.
Nice.
Me just try to keep a low profile and just exhale.
Yes.
Let all of this pass, ride the wave.
What do you do to relax? Keep yourself relaxed. Keep yourself motivated. What do you do for fun?
I am a record collector.
Okay.
I collect old vinyl.
Okay.
And every day, I would sit down every day and play around with my cross-reference,
Yeah.
fine tune, find the rhythm, compatible rhythm. So I use that to keep my mind. It's music, you know.
Yes.
And I have my old turntable.
Oh, wow.
Leave me alone with the technique 1200, whatever.
I won't even go there.
Whatever.
Me don't even know if I plug in that.
That's what you're talking about. Yeah, and you know, start up record. That's what I keep to motivate my mind at daytime. Or, you know, sometimes I don't go to bed till 5 o'clock a morning, sit on a full on record. That's it. That's one. You know, sometimes you have some old CD, some old cassette. Because right now, we have so many cassette with stuff on it, some show where nobody know them show them.
Wow.
They have cassette with songs on it that nobody have ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to find them back.
Yes.
You know, and then put them down on CD or whatever and thumb drive, you know, try to get them.
You had only one album, Make It Again, right? And you have
Another Bus album.
Yeah, Another Bus album, right? Are you thinking about doing another one, compiling some of your other music?
Of course, me have one album, man. You say if you ever go look on my bed when me draw the photo album. Oh, you mean record?
You know what? Let me just shed it to your front and just take the time signal right here.
Spread the love for a chance to win a trolley full of groceries when you shop at Hilo Food Stores. The time by Hilo is
4:46. Very well. So then, not the photo album, no, but the record. Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm doing another album still. Me always I write a little lyrics here and a little lyrics there, but I'm so conservative, me really put out a new thing.
Is there any artist that you want to work with that you have not yet got the chance to work with?
I am not much of a collaborator, but I would. You understand me? If certain artists maybe need a collab, I may consider it.
Okay.
I may consider it. It's not a problem for me to do it.
Yeah.
You understand? Because me and Sasko did do Rogo that.
Yes. Yes. Big up Agent Sasko.
Yeah.
So outside of your record collection, can you cook? Do you cook? Are you a man? You're far from your kitchen? Or are you near to your stove? Hello.
Cook.
Yes.
If I ever bust a rice and peas, see you lick all your ears.
You know me.
I hold your tongue, slap your ears and come back round.
Oh my God!
Make him tell you about that, the rice and peas.
Yes.
It's like something to that give them nutrients.
Yes.
Every time I cook is a nutrient thing them want. Daddy, you know, cook the rice and peas. I've been antagonized
by that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I can cook.
Nice.
Yes.
So your rice and peas, you're famous for rice and peas.
Let me tell you something. Once you are a road youth,
you
have to learn the ways of the world by cooking. You have to wash for yourself, cook for yourself. You understand me?
Yes. No, we keep yourself.
Yes, you have to know. Me know if you cook, wash, clean. Me know if you do everything.
Yes.
I am a jack of all trade. I can do plumbing. I'm a technician. I can fix amplifiers. I can do anything.
Yeah.
And I feel good with myself, knowing that I can do. The only thing me can do is have baby.
Yeah.
I leave that to Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
Sweet.
My ovaries are under my ribs. My ovaries are under my ribs.
Yes.
Professor, don't say the only thing you can do is have baby.
But we can do everything else in the world.
Yeah.
And a man must versatile them way there.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to learn to support me and Miss Kitty there now. But I don't want nobody get jealous. And Miss Kitty can't get up to go to the kitchen. Me supposed to be able to do it. Me supposed to can cook something properly for Miss Kitty.
Truly, agreed.
Me supposed to can wash Miss Kitty too.
True.
But you have some man say, me nah wash no woman, whatever. But you know that if it's your woman, maybe you can help do that.
Definitely. Because I always find that very ironic because women always will wash for a man everything, but yet, there's a problem to wash everything for us. And we, as women, we don't say, oh, if him sick, we just wash it. So if I can wash for you, why can't you wash for me? Why do you ever put a caveat? Yeah.
Yeah, and the man quickest one to tear off the part.
Yeah.
Before I go down the road.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mr. Wellington, go back up this road.
It's sweet.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I gotta tell you, it is definitely a pleasure to have you here on my show.
Oh, God.
And come and talk to me about Magnum, because not only are you an artist, as I mentioned, but you are also Grabsy. Tell me about that time.
Grabs
it. That
Me and my
character, me and my crew, grabs it. I mean,
Respect to Hype and the crew.
yes.
Man.
How did that, how did you get involved in acting, and what did that do for your career?
And I didn't know that I had so much of that performing arts in me. You know, me never go to school for no performing arts.
Wow.
And it's like something that was developing. You know, I developed that or adapted from somewhere. When I called me and said, at the part there's grabs him, I said, let me try.
Mm-hmm.
And it was right on the button. Bam!
Yes. You embodied grabs
The
it.
producer said, I love that.
Yeah.
The movement, the action, so I tried to put out my best in the Miami crew thing there.
Yes.
And improvise a little too.
Yes.
Yeah, like all the part of me get out the money and say, alright, this is 50,000. I start checking. I say, but if you check it, it's 45.
Yeah. And also, Magnum Kings and Queens of Dancehall. What was that period like for you? 11 years on TV, going all across Jamaica, getting the artists on stage. What was that like for you? And to see the artists, perform?
You see the part where you have to get up. Not even every Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
When you figure recruit the soldier then.
Yes, the auditions.
Yeah, not the kind of body that really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hard audition.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty, see, just if you get up to go do the audition and know that you're gonna meet certain people. You're gonna it's like a warrior when you go audition.
Yes.
Going to Magnum on Saturday night, sitting with Miss Kitty and Scatter, it's more a relaxing thing.
Yes.
And you can exhale and really. But you see the audition, to get them then know the different writing up and you have to be deliberating and no, that's
rough.
Kitty, because sometimes you stress out. You know?
Bad.
You stress out, but we have to do it.
Yes.
It's a dirty job, but somebody no. I enjoy my Magnum years.
Yes.
It was one of the best thing to me ever happened to me in Jamaica.
Yeah. Yes. Wow.
No, I'm telling you.
Yes.
To find the artists behind closed doors and bring them to the forefront.
Yes.
Oh my God. And now true Magnum kind of finished now. Me look like Mr. Magnum Millions.
Yeah.
Everybody there and nothing. I bring back the show now. Poor me.
Yeah. I get it all the time too.
And me, I'm finished show.
Yeah.
Me and Magnum Millions.
Yes.
So they must bring back the show and really no. We'll try to do something if we get the sponsor.
Yes.
People will try. Miss Kitty is here, I'm here, Scatter is there. We can do something.
Yes.
You understand me? But it takes money, effort, and time.
That's right. But when you even looking at the Magnum contestants, Nuts, and looking at the nowadays artists, what would you say, as a veteran in the business, are 5 key ingredients to being a successful artist and an artist with longevity? Because a lot of artists are hot today, then them fizzle tomorrow, them come like first heat, big boss, everything, and then next week, them die down. What would be your 5 tips or recommendations to being a good artist and cultivating a good catalog?
Okay, the 5 tips then. Let me see if we can categorize.
Archery, or any amount you have.
First thing, you have to be, the lyrics have to be potent.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just with any little foolishness. You see the watered down lyrics. Let me tell you, the nowadays youth them goes for it. Me not bash nobody,
Mm-hmm.
But you see, being repetitive with one lyrics, it's like, no lyrics, there's no background there. Those weak lyrics now go hurt. That's why your lyrics, them dead quick.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no longevity. The weak lyrics is one. Expletives is another. No expletives. Because you are only influencing the mind of the younger generation coming up. Expletives, that doesn't mean say, I just bad out alone. No, gun.
Mm-hmm.
The only part, blow up marrow. This, that, nah go work. The youth, then we are come up and learn that.
Yes.
And remember, say, the majority of the youth, them right now, we are jumping on the reggae music, where a lot of reggae music are ghettorians. Ghetto youth, them, and them quick to think negative. So if the lyrics negative, them can think negative and them can grow up negative and die negative. No gun lyrics. I mean, I say you can't say gun lyrics, but you can put that in a special. That's a special thing for sound or whatever. Kill sound. Yeah, it's not a problem. I love it. But when you again do on the ear songs, don't get too wicked under the woman them. Do not do no expletives that them have to bleep out. Negativities. And remember, potent lyrics will give your songs longevity. Not just not like a weak lyrics. Just one step, two step, three step. No, me learned that long time in an ABC book. No. Come with some lyrics where you know say it can be like a story. Them can learn something from it. Something that the youth them can learn from. You understand me? Elevate the mental capacity of the youth. So please.
Please, okay, please.
Take time with the music, but pursue good lyrics, please.
Thank you, sir.
Rugodat. Gummy beer or jojo that.
Yeah, Rogospec. And Nuts, what would you like to say to those fans of yours who have been supporting your music, who have supported your career, supported your performances over the years?
They love them. One more we can say, I love everybody still. You understand me? People that support me all through these years, I respect you. You know, my kids, Junior and Kim, Rossano, you understand me? Them motivate me as kids say, Daddy, I like your song. And when them like my song, me like my music for that.
Yes.
You understand me? So once them inspire me, they're like my little inspirers. You understand me? And all those people that encourage me and every day will antagonize me and say, Notes, I want to hear more music, I want to hear more of your lyrics them out there now. I may not forget to know, you know, man. It's coming. Don't worry. Everything cook and curry.
That's right, police. 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 Well, I am pleased to have had you on my show, Professor Nuts, and I just want to show you maximum respect, maximum love. I've been waiting to send call you, know, because I do want a day. But me say, me get a day when we can just talk to you the whole time, because you have so much to say, and you have so much to teach, and you have accomplished so much, and we can learn from what you've done. So I wanted a time when I feel rushed, you know, rush, I just can't suck, I can't survive, and, you know. So I just want to say to you, I wish you all the best.
You look so refined.
Must have refined Camille?
Yeah.
Refined Camille? My body good? My aunt clean? My aunt clean?
You look cute. You look so cute.
No cocker bed, no dog bite, no grenade. But both ears when I go, no. Nice. Yes, my darling, but
Sweet.
Meditate. It takes wit and intelligence to do that, but not. You are valued. You are valuable. We thank you for giving us your creativity, your craft, your art over the years. We hold you in high esteem. We salute you. We just want to big you up and let you know that you have touched our lives in so many ways. And you know, we play your songs here on my show very often. You know, Pepper Seed Thursday, Kia Nice. If you look at Professor Nuts No Unite, you know what I mean? So I wish for you continued health, wealth, and strength, and whatever projects on which you're working, or when you're done with it, I'm always here for you. So you can always call on us here at Nationwide, and Miss Kitty is always in your corner. So big up yourself, lots of love, much respect, and I just want to say salute, a living legend, an icon.
Salute. Back and your stomach go.
Yeah, people just educate some people in our comment section about Kartel. Them attack me, you know. Yo, people never hear Kartel.
And it was definitely a pleasure being working with you on Magnum. So not all the best to you and your family. Lots of love, lots of respect, and best of health. Guys, a round of applause for the Professor! Yay! Right here on Miss Kitty Live, Respect. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Jackie, are you that? What are we are straight? True Professor Nuts there, come down here. You like things, Jackie. Me never, you know no alarm. Come, Jackie. Jackie, you come, but Professor Nuts.
No, I forgot Gary Obama. Thank you.
Thank you. And I say thank you to Damian Cunningham, my technical operator. Thank you. To DJ Calico, my assistant producer, Shantae, Nikinski, and Joy. Thank you. And thank you to all of you for tuning in to Miss Kitty Live for yet another entertaining afternoon show. Cliff Hughes is up next with the best produced news in the nation, led by himself and his hardworking team. And they'll take you until 8 o'clock with Nationwide at 5. Until when next you hear my voice, be blessed. Take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, never forget, don't focus on no locust police. Robospec. Thanks to my very special guest, Professor Nuts. And thanks to all of you. I love you for watching and I love you for listening. Catch you tomorrow, God's willing, for another episode of Miss Kitty Live. Yay! Bye! Love it, that's hot. Thank you, darling. Robospec of that. Not some of them, I don't know. Them just limited. I don't know that. Limited. Let me just turn off this. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed my show today. Robospec. Professor Nuts, you can close out. Tell them goodbye. They're watching you.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
All Professor Nuts fans, big up on yourself.
Respect.
Diane Campbell says she enjoyed watching Professor Nuts perform live on Jamrock pre-COVID. Priscilla said, good show. Thank you. Thanks, Kamara. Thanks, Pauline. Thanks, everybody. Bye, Dream Chaser. Bye, Caroline. All right, guys, take care. Please remember to like and share the video so that others can get to see Professor Nuts. Okay? Thank you, Marie. Thank you, guys. Lots of love. See ya. Thank you so much. Catch you tomorrow. All right? Bye.
Yeah, people, you see me? Nice interview, but me I tell you, so the people in the comment are going wicked. Notice how much time Professor Nuts made mention of Vybz Kartel. A lot of time, about 3 times still, you see me? I'm sure say 3 times. Cause if I know 1 bun 2, I must say 3 them say, you see me? Yeah. So me I say, yeah, you see me? Anytime I notice some people in the comment section, when they hear about Kartel, especially when it come from somebody where them not know, like it now come from a star, cause them would rather listen to a star when him a talk about Kartel or when she or he a talk about Kartel. You know? But you see when a little youth or a little person come and a tell you about Kartel, them want come attack you. You see me? Like them no want hear. You see me? Yeah, but them want hear about anything else, you know, from anybody, but pertaining to Kartel, them start getting at them feelings. The name Kartel bond them, just like when Bob Marley tell them, said, them a got tired for see my face. Can't get me out of the race. So them are tired for your Kartel name, not even face. Kartel take it on a different level. Them tired for see Bob face, but them still hear Bob. But what you know? Them tired for your Kartel name already. Set to blood, nah. See, Al Kadina support me. There's always one real person who see the realness, you know. You see me? Yeah, cause watch out, me go now run down pan what I go on. Alright, so it left further up here so it start from. You see me? So me say yo, nobody can test Professor Nuts with words. Not even Miss Kitty when the artists, you know, them artistic form, you see me? Yeah, cause when the artists them in them artistic form and I build them lyrics, no matter how brilliant you are, sometimes you have to question the artist them and it makes sense what they must say when you check it. You see me? But they may not have the ability to fluently speak as quite as good as you with speech, you know? Yeah, so anyway, I say only bad man people hate Kartel. Come I say the greatest and clean and pure in heart love Kartel, you see me? Cause Professor talk about him 3 times as me telling you. So, see Pauline here pop up now. She probably Christian. Here, if Kartel did behave himself, he would be there too. Which she mean pan the interview. You see me? So she said bad man in jail. Alright. So I say same thing here for parents them did a say about Marcus Garvey when them lock him up at Spanish Town. And same thing people say about Bob when politicians shot him. Cause the whole of no parents used to say, well Bob no easy. Them will kill him and rear him for easy himself. Them all kill him, you know. And them for kill him, you know. And who used to say all of that? You see me? Because politicians, them and people in the media and wear suit and jacket and tie, them get the support of the same poor people where them are rob and trick. You see me? Poor people sell out them own for years and still a sell out them own for some blood clot. Yo, I don't even know what to say, bro. You see me? Yeah. So watch this now. Same thing people say about Marcus Garvey too. When him a fight for our right, they must say, yeah, what Marcus Garvey a do? And very. You know, until them see him become powerful and then them start we all them mind, them a say, yo, support him, you know. Some, you see me? Yo, you don't know black people, man. So what you know? Alright, so Caroline rushing now. She not like the cartel thing, you know. So here she have to come make fear voice no, cause she see somebody attack me. So you have some people them get strength when them see other people do the thing them. See me cause me know she dep on the live long time. So Caroline rushing says she attack me now. So she tag me. She said, why you in all caps? Okay, so that's the big letter them. Jamaica, we don't cap around here, like we deal with facts. Alright, so she complaining about the big letter them. So I said, do you have a problem with it? Caroline Rasheen. Zine? I accidentally tag her name again. Caroline Rasheen. So she say, yeah, she have a problem. Alright? So me reply no. Alright, so she say she have a problem. So my reply to she having a problem, I said, why? People have been adopting so many strange phobia, especially the 2000 babies. Are you a 2000 baby, Carlene Rasheen? Cause you know 2000, the pin them were born at the 2000, them more sensitive and easy and susceptible for catch certain illness and you know them more delicate. I guess that's a much better and acceptable word for them. Right? So we say Pauline come at me again. Zin? Pauline say Congo cartel is total different thing. In those days nobody know about gun. These people fight for our rights. They never kill no one. Right? She say Marcus Garvey and Bob Marley them never kill nobody. Zin? Alright. So we say Caroline come back. So me ask her if she had 2000 baby. She should come back and said, you're done. Now she a use cap now, you know, see? She start cap her letter them now. And that she a complain about. So she make me get her for transform into what me a do. See? She no win and me win cause she end up start use the big one them where she a complain about when me a use. See, you see what them people are confused? Alright, so she said, I'm here to enjoy the interview. I have to see your promotion running across the screen. Then get a laptop. If you use a laptop, you won't have to see the words running across the screen. If you use a laptop, the words will be separate from the entire screen. Okay, this is how it would appear if you use a laptop. Right, the words will be over here and the video over here. But because she's a broke ass bitch who's probably looking for that Mayweather guy in her life to give her the bags and all the gadgets. So she's miserable coming at me. Okay. Okay, so I think this is for Pauline, yeah. Cause she was like, those people fight for right. Okay, Pauline here, she was like, yo, there was no gun back them times. She fool. Like no gun what? In a Bob Marley time, there was a amount of guns and gun violence. Everything was there. Alright, so I came back for her and I said, look, Vybz Kartel fought and been fighting for us with his voice like no other dancehall artist. And as a matter of fact, no artist worldwide can compare. Kartel still sing world government. Which artist you see singing about corruption in society? None. And if you do see any artist singing about it, them is not on any level to compare with Cartel. Nobody now hear them. Like when Vybz Cartel speak, the whole place hear him. You see me? So you can't compare a small man who sing the same thing when nobody now hear to a man who if him say hey, four corners of the world are here. You see me? Vybz Cartel for say hey all time out. No, everybody here. Alright. See? Alright, so see Caroline. Yeah, Caroline, she lose, you know. See, see Pauline come back now. Congal Cartel sing about his gun. Gun she a try to say, but she say on. Maybe she a try to look me. Cause when woman she say brilliant, and them can't go around here and confirm me. Cause woman love for change, man, you know. Like if a man stays as in, if a man goes so boom, and him not like spend money, a woman will make him love spend money, you know, especially upon she. Or let's say a man we are par with him friend them every day, and him get all a woman. Most of the time, a woman will like she'll try to convince him to left the friend them, right, and tell him how him friend them a bad company, which can be true. But when it comes to those things, the right thing to do is to just share your views and allow your partner, whosoever, friend, whatever, to make that decision on their own. But woman love for change, man. Like, you see me? Make them switch up. You see me? And some man weak. That's why it's very important man stick together as brethren and as male figures, because guess what? It's important that males bond to with other males, you know. That way them stay stronger when them go out by themselves. Them know what them stand for. See, and that is why friendship is very important. Because when you have a friend and you know what them stand for, you know say yo, if you not stand for you and your friend them stand for you know. See, then yeah, but become a laughing matter, you know. So it's very positive to have friend. There's a lot of positivity in that. Okay? So she's saying Cartel singer only about gun song, and we all know that is lie. Right? So this was where I tell her Vybz Kartel fight for her rights. He went up against broadcasting commissioner and when they brought out the bleeping of daggering and other words society want to choose and refuse for our acceptance. You know? Kartel only sing about gun that she come back and say. Then, which me did not say that she has say. She never have to come back and say gun. Me done she say she make a mistake and say on, but a gun ya try to say. When I done. You see me? So I may assure you my levels way over them people. Yeah. All if them richer than me, I'm sure no say the first brown inch broke like dog. Okay. Some say Marcus Garvey and Bob Marley failed to teach a lot of people around their time because Massive was ignorant to their lessons just as you are to Cartel. So that's why enough people just hate Cartel, so them not know, them not follow, them not, every time they hear him name, them just get upset. See? So them just annoyed. So them no bother try to find out and listen. Them not have no form of tolerance, no form of to listen to see what is being said about cartel. So them not gonna know nothing more than when hear what them want to hear. Like when them hear somebody say cartel kill man. I say what? Yeah man, that's true. True. They not hear to them song and them run with it. You see me? So I never follow them up still, I just kill them all and done. Kill them all and done. Tall rifle, all long gun. Boy life a done. Body dip on the fucking gun. Mother ball out. Kill them all and done. Face chop off and ground. Gunshot chop off one lung. Boy life a done. Body dip on the fucking ground. Coof, cough, quiff. Boy a choke in a blood. Body stiff like it a float in a flood. Don't come in a water ford with a slug Gaza rise the rifle we soak in a mud. When we a bar, member say, no we no de far. Clock in a me transport, me dress up in a khaki like me still go a Calabar. Program your girl, me follow her. When she go pick up your little boy, like Scarface with the bomb me drive behind her. Him never do it, but me no care who inna the car. Kill them all and done. Kill them half and done. All rifle, all long gun. Boy life a done. Body dip on the fucking ground. Them a go on like them a gangster. Me want know which god a them sponsor. Don't the AK cross the banks and question them. Me no get no answer. Inna the white Mitsubishi Lancer. Surprise the ends like we na the bonanza. Stone to them cause them a cool like canva. Well think Dre at 12 lane give me the 6 fans for Fidos. Them all and done. Him never give me Fidos. Him give me for kill them all and done. Fidos. For just kill them, can't tell no the word play them enough. For dust, cause dust in a Jamaica mean just to Yo, dust pass that no man. Uno dust. You see me? And you know what dust are growing. We don't want a marijuana dust. We don't want an angel dust. For the lost. With a cloud, a cluster. Must. I'm out.